Hey, what's going on, Guardians? My name is the Black Link. Back at you on another Tuesday for this week's Weekly Reset Guide for the week of September 20th, 2022. Now wait, you say, TBL, I thought you said Planet Destiny wasn't gonna be a thing anymore. What's going on here? Well, no, that's definitely still happening. Planet Destiny as a venue, yes, is still going to be closing its doors. But I did say I was going to continue some news videos basically up until the point where we fully shutter things down. Also, I kind of wanted to make a video just to give a quick heads up reminder, of course, this Sunday, the 25th, we are going to be having the final episode of the Planet Destiny podcast. It's going to be less of a traditional episode and more of just all of us getting together and talking about some of our favorite topics from over the years. Hopefully you'll want to join us over on the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/planet_destiny for that. But as you probably noticed, I took the last couple weeks off from doing basic stuff like the TWAB video and of course the weekly reset guide as we do a little bit of house cleaning before we close our doors permanently. But I had a little bit of free time today, so here we are with the weekly reset guide. So let's take a quick look at what's going on this week in the world of Destiny 2. Of course, the master version of the King's Fall raid is now available. For those of you out there who are all about clapping Oryx's cheeks, whether you believe it's happening at the front or the back of the ship, you can do it on Master difficulty now for additional Adept rewards. Yeah, I know you just farmed up the perfect Zally's Bane. Do it again for an Adept version. Assemble your fire team and show us why you're legend. Alright, and beyond that, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other stuff that's available this week. Of course, Nightfall this week is Exodus Crash. Not too bad at all. If you're going to be running the higher difficulty versions of it, specifically the Master, these are the modifiers you're going to have to deal with. You got, of course, Barrier and Overload champions. Chaff is on as usual. Hate that. You'll be dealing with mostly solar shields though, so it's going to be pretty easy to kind of curate your weapon loadout to get that done. And we've got an acute arc burn, so 25% additional arc damage dealt and plus 50% arc damage received. Alright, for the regular strike playlist, of course, we've got Void Singe, Stasis Singe, and Iron today. Alright, after that, heading over to Gambit. I don't think there's really been anything new in here. I know we're supposed to be getting some Gambit changes eventually. I wonder when we're going to hear about that. But of course, you can play your 3 games to get your pinnacle drops. Over here in the Crucible, of course, we've got Control, the return of Team Scorched, Survival, Rumble, and Elimination. Hop in and get it done. Alright, for some of the legacy content that's going to be dropping pinnacles this week, of course, we've got the Shattered Throne. You can run that for an additional pinnacle drop. Other sources of pinnacles, of course, are going to be the Preservation mission as well as Vox Obscura. You can go ahead and go run the Wellspring. It is attack this time around with a Fell Taradiddle as the reward. For the weekly mission, this time it's the Arrival. Run that for some Ascendant Alloy if you're looking to craft up some of those deep side weapons, those deep side pirate weapons we're all going for right now. Of course, there has been a refresh over on the Derelict of Leviathan. You can go ahead and run the Duality as well for that additional pinnacle drop. Now, with all that being said, let's head on to the tower and see what some of these vendors have got available this week. Alright, first over here at the Gunsmith, we have got an auto-loading holster demolitionist roll for the Ragnhild, not too bad for PvE. This Pizzicato 22 is actually kind of interesting. Ambitious Assassin plus Pugilist is an interesting combination. Ambitious Assassin, of course, is going to give you that overflowed magazine based on the number of kills you get before reloading. Pugilist basically turns this into a kind of a mini Monte Carlo, where final blows of the weapon are going to give you that melee energy back, and dealing melee damage briefly improves this weapon's overall handling. It's also got a handling masterwork. That's actually not a bad combination. I might pick it up just to test it out in PvE. Not too bad at all. This Snorri FR5 is not bad. Accelerated coils, surplus, high impact reserves with a range masterwork. If you've been missing out on a decent precision frame fusion rifle, this one is you're gonna do yourself a decent favor picking up this one and trying it out. Not bad at all. Got a decent Galu RR3 with steady hands harmony, Palmyra B with impulse amplifier and explosive light, and as usual the Typhon GL5 with Genesis and kill clip. Alright, let's head on over to 801. Alright, and today 801's mod offerings are Machine Gun Reserves, Sniper Rifle Reserves, Blessing of Rasputin, and Burning Cells. Burning Cells was a top-tier Warmind cell mod. Back in the good old days before these things got nerfed into the ground. I want to believe, I have to believe, since Bungie's kept these things around, they haven't been a part of like a seasonal rotator mod or anything. I have to believe that Bungie's going to be doing something with them sometime in the future. So if you missed out on any of these Warmind cell mods or missed out on them back in the day, make sure you pick these two up. They might be good once again. But alright, Guardians, there you go. It's pretty much it for your quick reset guide for the week of September 20th, 2022. Yeah, we're still here, anchoring our way towards the end. Remember, we've got that final episode of the Planet Destiny podcast this Sunday, September 25th. I think it's going to be starting at the usual time, so around 7 p.m. Eastern time. If that changes, make sure you stay tuned over on the Twitter channel. We're kind of playing it a little, fast and loose with the final episode. It's going to be a lot more laid back, a lot more chill. Cannot wait for it. But of course, the content production here on Planet Destiny is soon going to be coming to an end. We've got so many heartfelt messages from you guys, and I really was struck by how many people have interacted with this channel over the years. It's really been phenomenal to work with, for you guys, to produce content for you guys, to communicate with you guys. And I'm happy that we'll all be continuing on our own individual channels. I do hope you've been out there following people like Nim Plays, of course, Danfinity, and everybody else involved with Planet Destiny. That's it for your weekly reset guide. You know how this thing ends. We're going to play through the rest of the Eververse offerings to give you a look at what old Tess Everest has got this time around. But that's it for the guide. That's it for the vid. I'll see you all next time. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.